I wanted to be my son's friend versus his father. And a lot of times when he would be around his friends, he would be like, "Look, that's my dad," and he liked my tattoos. And I took him to my friend's house while we were watching fights, drinking beer, smoking weed. So I believe I believe that he did want to be just like me. When he was young, me and his mother, he probably watched me and his mother use drugs. His mother was murdered when he was 8 from selling drugs. Well, I got arrested on July 14, 2010, and I get picked up from the chemical plant that I was working at. Spend the night in the city jail, and then I get to the county on Friday, and my family shows up there. Well, they take me to the attorney booth saying you have a special visit. I walk through there and I see my family outside the glass, and I know they're there to tell me that my son passed away. And it was kind of hard for me to believe at first. Of course, I was upset, but then as days went on, I was hoping that maybe there's some kind of prank that they're trying to use to scare me straight. I know without a doubt that I killed my son. Maybe not physically, but I know by not teaching him the right things, by being involved with drugs and alcohol, even doing some with my son, taught my son it's okay to use drugs and alcohol. So the way he died is by learning from me, by me doing those drugs and alcohol. I mean, I believe I played a big role in his death. So I through a few months here in the county, and I get sentenced to 4 years. I get sent away, and they put us in I walk in, and of course, get approached by all types of people, wondering who you running with and who you down with, and this and that, and you're locked in a little cage inside of a tin building, and no AC, and it's just a lot of gangs, and gangs are beating up on each other, and it's just a hostile environment, and if anybody who thinks that that's the way to live, it just definitely isn't. So I just kind of stayed to myself, just read a lot of books. Then I hear two guys talking about this program that helps inmates start their own businesses. And I'm trying to find out, hey, I find out how I can get involved. They said, well, the guy's coming back in a week. We'll see what he says. I said, well, give him my information to let him know that I'm involved. I mean, that I'm interested. I've always wanted to start my own meat market. That sounds like the kind of program I want to get in. So they go back to the second interview, and these guys come back. They said, well, this gentleman Marcus Hill said write him. So I sent Marcus Hill a letter telling him what I've always wanted to do. And a few months went by, I forgot all about it, and I get a packet in the mail from Tran, and it says, fill this application out and mail it by December 10th. Well, I'm filling out this application and then asking about my history, and I'm like, there's no way these guys are going to accept me. Fill out the application, and about a week later, I'm on the chain, and I make it over to the unit to get involved with this prison entrepreneurship program. And so far, it's one of the best things that's happened in my life. It's gave me a sense of direction of what I want. Like I said, I wanted to change, but I really wasn't sure what I wanted to do. And it's kind of led the path for me, a direction of how to do that. And it's just been amazing so far. Before my son passed away, it was me, my son, my other two children, and their mother, and her stepson. We had a 4-bedroom house, 2 vehicles, a pool, and we take trips to the beach, Moody Gardens, turn the lights off at night and put on Monsters Incorporated, watch Nemo's, and everybody sitting on the couch covered in blankets, eating popcorn.